Happy Monday. Oh my goodness, I do not know what to say. I am very grateful. It started out a little chilly this morning. Yes, it started out cold. My man, it was warm all day yesterday. But this morning I was like, you got to be kidding the biscuit out of me. Because I started to feel a little coldness in my hands, and I had to bundle up a little. But I needed to get this meditative jog out of the way. And what I've been doing, I've been looking for different really cool places that I can actually just do my meditative jogs and just really get into just really get into what do I say, just really get into this meditative jog, what I call meditative jog, shall I say. So I literally just come out here and I will just embrace every single moment and be grateful. I have actually been up since, I slept in a little this morning. So I got up about, what time did I get up? About 3 a.m. is when I got up this morning. That's the time that I actually started my day. About 3 a.m. And as usual, what I do when I started my day is I begin drinking the water. I sip on a little coffee. And once I begin to drink that water, I will actually bring out a book. I'm actually reading a book right now that was given to me at my new family member place. It's called the Unity Knot. And what is it actually? Authentic Consciousness. And it's really funny because I've always argued about this type of thing. Not argue, but debate and question a lot of things, especially when it comes to religion, spirituality. Then being the fact that I've lived with authentic people before when I was little, it sort of just had made me question a lot of things. I've studied a lot of philosophy, a lot of different philosophers. And some of them I loved, and some of them, their contents of writing, it's just listening to those words. Good morning. Where are you? It's right here. Let me be quiet. I guess today I got to be real quiet. And I've always just questioned everything. And that's just the way I operate. I question a lot of stuff. And because I wanted to know. So like I was saying, I got up this morning. Shall I say early? As always, it's not just today. And I begin my yoga. And of course, I do a lot of push-ups in the morning when I'm doing yoga. I don't do the regular yogas that we do. Just get into yoga position. Because I had to heal my body over the years. And it's been just an amazing journey for me. And during that time, I got to really know myself. So after the yoga, it take me about 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours. It just depends. And then I will begin the sitting meditation. The sitting meditation takes me about an hour. Every morning I got to meditate for an hour. I sit there and just meditate for 1 hour every day. So mostly time permits me, yeah, most of the day. So I pretty much sit for 2 hours a day. And I will begin, look at those beautiful birds flying. And I will begin my day and come out again on my feet. Maybe do about 18 to 20 miles. Don't ask me why, but I just truly feel connected when I get to do this. So I'll come out here and do this. So this maybe another 4.5 hours. Then that's when I begin my day. And and once I've done that, then I will finish up my day and just begin, do whatever I wanted to do. But the whole thing about it is like this morning, I haven't got any thoughts in my mind yet. So I'm just out on my run and I'm just embracing this little place right here. I like the whole energy. So, and that's what I always do. Every time I'm out running, I always say, okay, where can I go and sit for a little bit or just look around me and continue running? I always find these different places. I just stare at nature. I hear this a lot. People telling me, go and look for work. And I'm sitting there laughing my head off like, every day, this thing that I do is a 10-hour a day. It takes me 10 hours to complete this whole route. From the moment I get up in the morning, maybe like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I don't get there until like 11, 12. And what I've done over the years, I make it to a situation. I never let any job take my passion away. If I have to walk away from that job, families, like I literally have done that. Because I just really got really passionate about it. And especially even now, I just want to go around this thing. See, I slow my run down just because of it too. I just love the way this thing's out. So this is gonna include my run. So what I've actually done, I really wanted to get to know myself, and I just really, really did this. I wasn't afraid of just walking away from everything or the man-made happiness. I literally walked away from it because I just wanted to find my own. And like I always say, I've always struggled with jobs because the so-called bosses are just too emotional for me. I get really tired of people apologizing to me and the next day they do the same old biscuit. And I figure out if I'm accepting someone's apology all the time, I'm not really helping them grow. So there's a mix of understanding there because I'm just doing it based on love. So not accepting someone's apology sometimes can seem like an insult. That bird is just singing. Let me look at it again. I'm going to stop. Let's go. It stopped. So yes. And that's why lately I just decided, and I truly think I went in what I call a serious isolation the last 3 months I was in North Carolina. So all I just did was just get up, run 20 miles a day, do yoga for 4 or 5 hours, and just repeat the same thing over and over the next morning, the whole 3 months. Because I began to ask myself a lot of questions. Why is it that this is the only thing that stayed with me? The job left, wife, friends. But there's something about getting up to meditate, to go for a run. It never left. Got hit by a car, you name it. Everything just happened. And it just really made me start to laugh. Because during this thing that I call the journey of life, I have laughed a lot. It's literally funny. I crack my own self up laughing, rolling on the floor. And I was starting to even think, I want to start walking dogs. because I got a dog that I run with. So I'm thinking, maybe I need to run more dogs. So if you want your dog to get in shape, I'm the guy. And if the dog that wants to get in shape, so everything is all about that spiritual aspect of things. So here is that praying. This is where I get to do my praying, because every time on my feet is all about that. This thing, this God thing, this spirituality, the whole energy. And I started to realize also that there was a full moon yesterday. It came out around 2:40. I kept up with it, because that full moon, look at this, beautiful. I had to stop here this morning. That full moon, to me, gives me a sense of belief that there's only one universe, because I used to have this conception before that the full moons are different in different continents. Come to find out, that one moon that you and I are going to see tonight is being seen everywhere. And it really cracks me up when I see separation. If this one tiny moon, even though we never thought about it, now to me that's a miracle. That one moon, if I know 1,000 people, they will see the same moon that I'm seeing, no matter how far away they are, and that just blows me away. Yes, always happy every morning. You gotta smile, because life presents itself to you, and when life gives you this opportunity. I was looking at the graveyard the other day, and one of my friends were talking. I said, what's really funny? Do you know that all those people in that graveyard, they used to be just me, like me and you. They chased a career, and look at where they are right now. Look at this beautiful place. And I began to think about those things, that, man, how can I make an impact on this universe? So I started to do it, and that's what I've been doing. I get up every day and just run. And like I said, it really cracks me up when people tell me, you don't have a job. I'm like, this is 10 hours a day for me. So yes, Joe, I really appreciate that little comment. And this water right here is just that energy today, because it is a full moon. It is a full moon in transitioning. It actually is already in process. The full moon is here. It got here like around 2:40 yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, it was 2:40 p.m. So that energy is out. It's time to embrace this thing called energy. So I think I'm gonna get another 18 miles in today. I'll do a quick 18. Well, I'll end up with about 18 miles. Oh, it started out. I gotta get I need to get some of the sun's energy, because wow, it was cold before. See, that's another miracle right there. How I can put my hand in here and I begin to feel the warmness. It is just so funny. There's a lot of miracles around us. We don't even realize it. And I always say this, I kid you not, when I saw my son being born, it blew me away how a woman can push out a baby. I knew I had to run 100 miles. After that, 100 miles. That's a walk in the park. 100 miles? How? I can't push out a baby. At least I can try and run 100 miles. So I did. See, I'm warming up my whole hands, and so truly and truly, every time I come out every morning, it has become just something of speaking what comes into my heart. I don't really know scriptures, know anything. I just started talking. And what I've been doing is how I was speaking to, I'm gonna put him on blast, Reverend Richard the other day. And he's talking about currents. So I started laughing that, maybe that is true. I'm not crazy after all. Because, sometimes you need people to help you realize, because I move with the current of life. And sometimes when you move with the current of life, people will not understand you, because your mind does tell you what you need. So when you begin to move with the current of life and just lean forward with it, it will give you, it'll take you to where you need to go. The problem with a lot of us is we've been programmed to force that current of life. You cannot force gravity. And the moment he said that, I was able to think, okay, think I kind of like this because I won't call it a struggle, but it makes me become more seclusive. I just want to be by myself because when I hear, oh, that's all you do, you read, you run, go and get a job, I don't want to hear it. Like, literally don't want to hear it. And because the reason why I say I don't want to hear it is because everybody that always tell me these things, they just don't look happy to me. They do. Look at this beautiful trail where I'm at this morning. Every time they say that, they're saying it out of unhappiness. And I take it, laugh, and continue my day. The only thing is, usually when they say that, thanks to them, instead of me running 12 miles, I end up with 18 miles. Because I have to come out here and think for like 6 miles that, well, you know what, are they right? Should I do that? Then by the time I finish, I down another 6 miles to my run, my subconscious mind will finally come up to me and say, no, do what you want to do. And it never fails me. That answer always comes to me, and it makes me realize, because it's like it gives me that option. And that option is that 6 miles that I had to the run, where I have to just think about it. And it never failed me when I finished the run. You know, because I was tempted. There are times I was, it's true. But once I finish these runs, I just keep hearing service. Just give your service. And it's not about money anymore. So it's all about giving. And that's one of the things that I realize I'm passionate doing. Every Wednesdays I've been helping out, giving out food, and you should see. Can you imagine every Wednesdays? I literally prepare to go there, start my day early, get up and do some running. And while I'm running, I actually do the volunteer work in the middle of the run. Then I stop down there. You know, I just enjoy it. And by the way, you know, it takes a real, you need a PhD to do the volunteer work that I do, because it takes a lot of you have to be, how do I say this? It takes kindness. And there's no degree for kindness. There's no PhD. So you need more than a PhD to be able to do this job. You know, that's the requirement, because kindness cannot be taught. So that kindness, you got to deeper into your subconscious mind. So that's the kind of degrees that they want over there. Look at that beautiful thing. So yes, I truly look forward to every Wednesdays, and very excited, really. You know, I go there and just wow. I'm just excited. You know, I usually post my app so that it won't add to the mileage, and that's just it. So yes, today I'm out here again in this beautiful pond. This is what I'm actually looking at this morning, and I decided to stop here for a little bit and run my mouth, and I'm gonna continue this run. And look at that beautiful flowers behind me. Happy Monday, and whatever it is that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Seriously, if something is not making you happy, don't do it. You always know when something is not making you happy, you just refuse. Have you ever tried to call someone and for some reason the phone is turning off? It means don't do it. The universe gives you a sign. So let me go ahead with my cowboy self, shall I say, and finish this. I said, yeah, just 18 today. You know, and I'm going to say happy Monday and just one love.